This video that you're about to watch is exceptional. This is what I call bombshell. You're about to hear what you have never heard before. And I want you to watch this video from the beginning of it till the end of it. Like, share, let this video go viral. Yes, let it go viral. Tap on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell if you're just coming across this channel. This is explosive.
Powerful information I bring here today. Like I said, I spend time and resources to gather accurate information. I don't come here to say things I feel. I come here to say some deep facts. All right, currently the last information we got, because okay, let me tell you guys what is happening now. What is happening is that there's a strategy that is playing out. You know, so this strategy of give it time, everything will cool down. If you observe, everything is being slow. Part of the reason is, yes, for investigation, but also to reduce the awareness and reduce the fire. If you observe, the fire people had this time last month is not the same again. This is already mid-October. The fire and the tempo mid-September was far higher than now, so it's gradually cooling down. It's a strategy, okay? But I won't want it to cool down. Like that's why I keep on pushing and I keep on doing my job. All right, the corona sitting, they said on the 25th that 5 people are going to be invited for questioning. They will come physically to speak, and I'm very happy about that. So I'm going to talk about those 5 people. Help me to share this video. It will help what I'm about to share right now. It will help them to know the questions. Of course, they know their job. Of course, they know their job, surely. But more like expo or support or addition to whatever good job the Corona Squad want to do. Now, the 5 people that are being invited for questioning, I'm going to be using abbreviation for their name right now. This case is becoming very sensitive. And when I use abbreviation, I believe you know what I'm talking about, okay? Now, I'm going to talk about the father of Imole. Okay, Imole. Let's stop calling him Mohbad. His name was never Mohbad. Mohbad is a music name. Mohbad is a stage name. His name is Imole. He prefers that name Imole to Mohbad. That's a distant investigation I discovered. He prefers to be called Imole, which is light. Okay, and that is why if you observe, a lot of things are coming out because of that light, that destiny of he carries. So Imole, I'm going to be calling him Imole in this video, and henceforth in all my videos I'm not going to be calling him Mohbad again. That was never his name. That was a guy name. Okay, so the father of the disease, for the sake of specifics and complete information, I jotted down points here. Please allow me to look at the phone once in a while. Now the 5 people are going to be answering questions. The father of the deceased, the father of Imole, there are 2 things that the courts need to investigate on. This is going to involve the police, involve NCC. NCC in Nigeria means Nigeria Communication Commission. They know everything that has happened to somebody's line since the line was inserted into a phone. So for Imole's father, they need to check all the calls he has received over the past 3 months. All the chats, all the calls. NCC should go and track his father's line. They should go and use a simple. I'm just making the work easy. If we really want to get justice, the father of the deceased, NCC should go and get the his line. He doesn't have one line. Okay, he doesn't have one line. Get his lines. How can they know that he has one line or not? Through NIN. Thank God for NIN, National Identification Number. Through NIN, they will know the number of lines they have. Track all the lines, all the calls he has received, all the chat he has made over the past 90 days. There's an information they will get from it. The second thing is account details. They should go and check in his account for the past 90 days. They should go and check the money that entered, and they should ask him what the money was for. That is for the father. Now for Sodiq, no, they didn't talk of inviting Sodiq, but I don't know why they didn't invite Sodiq. Sodiq was the guy that mentioned Mohbad is dead. That guy, that video, that first video that went out, that guy's name is Sodiq. He was the same person that invited the nurse. So I don't know why he's not part of the 5 people they mentioned. I'm surprised. I was expecting his name. Because right now, the police are saying that, the corona guys are saying that the nurse is not connected to Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Fine. So who is the nurse connected to? Of course, the first person the nurse should be connected to is what? The person that invited the nurse. So the nurse is supposed to come. The Sodiq is supposed to come and explain his relationship with the nurse. Yes, and the lines of Sodiq should be traced. The lines of the nurse should. That's why I said NCC is going to do a lot of jobs. Now, another person that should be asked plenty of questions is Prime Boy. Yes, because they are all suspects until proven guilty or innocent. Nobody is guilty yet. Nobody is innocent yet. They are all suspect because they are the closest people to disease. Now, Prime Boy was the friend that was arrested and detained now. Okay, that the mother was coming to talk, the mother of Prime Boy. And I was asking the mother, why didn't you speak when Imole died? Why are you not speaking now that your son has been arrested? But that's aside. Prime Boy made some statement in the video because Prime Boy is very intelligent. He made a video that went viral before he went into detention. Very, very intelligent of him. He made a video that went viral before he was not interviewed properly. Now, the video he said that, one, he lied that him and Mohbad didn't have a fight. They had a fight. That's the truth. They had a fight before the escorts went with Mohbad and Imole and the family. Now, he said that, one, that Imole and the wife were having an argument. And he doesn't want to start talking about what the argument is all about. That's a family case. No, he should explain to us what the argument was all about. These are powerful pointers, powerful arrows. These are the questions the court will push to them. Explain to us what was the argument all about. It's no longer a family issue, it's now a continental issue. What was the argument all about? There are clues in those arguments. That's number one. Number two is what? That night, reliable information, that night when they left, Prime Boy called Imole that night. They left the show around 11. Around 11:30. Prime Boy called Imole before midnight. Imole did not pick. Prime Boy called Imole around 1:55 a.m. 1:55 a.m. the next day, which was now 11th. Imole did not pick. Mrs. W picked and told Prime Boy that Imole was sleeping. That same day again, when it was morning, when it was morning, Prime Boy still called Imole again to tell Imole that I'm coming over to Island to pick my bag. Mrs. W still picked again and told him not to come. Prime Boy said it himself. Prime Boy said it. The videos are everywhere. The first video he had inside a car, there was a video Prime Boy had inside a car before the one he had in a public place. I'm picking this from the one he had inside a car. So Prime Boy, show us evidence. NCC, prove to us that Prime Boy actually called this line and somebody picked. Who picked? What did they say? Pam, NCC, over to you. National Communication Commission. The next person that this question is going to is Mr. NM and SL, the two guys that were outside that came in. The only challenge they're having is the issue of B being the guy, and the issue of D, because there are pictures everywhere, there are videos everywhere of them and online. That's the angle. Nothing has been pointed to them yet. At least the latest information is that the nurse is not connected to them. So if the nurse is not connected to them, then the nurse is connected to whom? That's why Sadiq should be brought down for questioning. But I have 7 questions for Mrs. W. I'm reading out facts. Number 1 is that Mrs. W has more than 1 line. Mrs. W has more than 3 lines. NCC, true name, should get those 5 lines and check all the calls she has made and received in the past 12 months. Simple. There's information there. As I said, I'm not an investigator, I'm just giving you details. NCC should get those information in those 5 lines. 1. 2, they should contact the manufacturers of the CCTV camera in late Imole's house. Because now they are saying that before they came, the CCTV was destroyed. No problem. There is a backup from the company, right? Memory card was the database. Which company supplied this guy is a celebrity, for God's sake. I said it earlier. If we treat celebrities exit like this, so what's going to happen to the poor man in the street who doesn't have money for case? That's why this is very important. So we need to get which company supplied that CCTV camera. Let us go and get the backup of everything. We need to know what really happened and how this is. If something destroys in a house, Mrs. W should know who destroyed that thing. They destroyed that thing to close up evidence. They should go and get information from there. Another thing is that her account should be tracked. She has more than 1 account. Because information I gathered was that she transfers money from her account and from the late Imole's account to her sister's account. That sister stays abroad. The name of this sister starts with T. I'm saying strong things. The name of this sister starts with T. They should track her account, the late Imole's account, and the sister that starts with T. They should check the 3 accounts and check their transaction for the past 24 months. Sister T should explain to us how this money came in and what this money was for. If money came from the late Imole's account to Sister T's account, what was it for? What did Imole pay for? Because Mrs. W was taking money from late Imole's account and from her own account to Sister T's account. Sister T is a private safe. That was why Sister T was the first person that became angry when very black man picked up the case. Another question that should go to Mrs. W is about Prime Boy. Did Prime Boy try coming the next day? Did you stop him? Why? These are information. These are questions. Then Mohbad's mom also shared that on Monday that she started having the instinct. The show was on Sunday, right? Then on Monday, it was on Monday. The show was on 10th. Then on the 11th, Mohbad's mom called the sons. Imole's mom called the son, and Mrs. W picked and told Mohbad's mom that what? Mohbad was sleeping. So Mohbad's mom will need your explanation on that more. The pointers are coming in. See, the star this young guy is carrying is too strong for somebody to quench it. Another question that should go to her is the DNA. We still need to know about the DNA, just to be sure. Just information. They are all facts and figures, because in this case, intelligence, who is at risk, who is feeling unsafe about the marriage or the relationship, who will benefit more if Imole, RIP, that person is a prime suspect. So these are the people that should be brought together for questioning. I've said a lot of things tonight. The nurse, even the nurse should come around. We still want to hear from the nurse again. I hear she's on detention. Help me to share this video. Justice must be served.
As you can see, when intellectual people, when people who really want justice, not someone who wants to ramble and rant on social media like what we've been saying. In fact, this case has made Gistlover a mockery of whoever it is that is behind it. That's the truth. And because Gistlover somehow was looking for ways to protect Mohbad's widow, Mohbad's wife, Wunmi, and by so doing, it has kind of created a situation where a lot of people started looking at Gistlover like, well, back in those days, people thought you are a platform of integrity, although it's more of the same thing. It's just who gives who information and how the person wants to go about it. The only thing that made that particular platform popular is this: the platform has remained resolute, putting out additional details, unlike some blogs that you pay to peddle lies and to to defame people and to create a narrative that is not true. But now this Mohbad's case is kind of generating a lot of heat here and there. As you heard, Mohbad's wife, Mrs. W, there are questions that needs to be answered. You have multiple SIM cards, you have multiple lines, and not just that alone. We also heard from a reliable source, and that reliable source is Mohbad before his RIP, that himself and you both share the same iCloud account, the account that is attached to both of your iPhones. So it means that you can get access to certain files, certain documents, that whatever it is that is stored on that mobile phone. You can always access certain things on that mobile phone because of the backup system, unless you choose not to back up. But then we are also aware, that the mobile phone was formatted, and the only two people that have access is Mohbad and you, and Mohbad accused you of formatting the mobile phone. Did Mohbad mistakenly format his mobile phone because it couldn't remember the password, or is it that somehow the password was changed and he wasn't aware, or what actually is it that happened? And the NCC has to do the needful. They have to investigate. If proper investigation needs to be done, yeah, it should be done. They have to really dig deep into the calls. According to Mr. P, the Prime Boy, said that Mohbad was having issues with his wife and he decided to be a peacemaker, but somehow Mohbad got angry and it resulted into some arguments, and Mohbad asked him to get down from the car, and he did. That's it. He didn't say there was any fight or anything, any scrabble, violent fight or any type of fight. They are childhood friends. So definitely there will be a fight, because you'll be like, what's wrong with you, guy? Why are you talking to me this way? That kind of thing. Both of them will threaten each other. They will threaten to beat each other and all of that. This is possible. Now, whilst Mohbad's wife, according to what she wrote, what she chatted with Gistlover, what Gistlover decided to show, she talked about, they say it is not natural, like there is some spiritual thing. So what is this spiritual thing? Is it that Prime Boy did some spiritual things to Mohbad at that minute, at that time? What are we talking about here? She said they say it's not natural. Who is them? Say they say. What kind of nonsense is it? It doesn't add up. So she went on to say that, oh, she's money, she can't say too much right now, that the thing is this, that as it is, Mohbad got angry because Prime Boy was trying to instigate and get him infuriated, and eventually this resulted into Mohbad getting angry, punching Prime Boy. What is this argument about? I tell you the truth, light is going to shine on this if they want it to shine. What was that argument? What is the argument about exactly? Is it just take the baby? Oh, why do you want to be here with the baby at the show? Is that what it is? A 5-month-old baby that should be in the confines of their house, kept, not amongst those who are abusers of substance. People who take colos, they take Chicago Bulls, they take Colorado, they just name the thing, Inkin Miri or whatever it is. They take everything. These guys, plus Mohbad's wife, all of them are in that Malian house, high on whatever it is that is available, thinking this is the life. Anyway, she said that Mohbad punched, and that's that. But then, investigation also shows that a part of the car that was hired for the show got broken somehow, the glass and the metal part of it, and they said it's Mohbad's hand, he punched at it, this and that. We don't really know what exactly is that argument that, or the fight that he got in between Mohbad and Wunmi. Mrs. Wunmi, you have to explain yourself. You go shalaye, there's no way out of this. You have to explain, what was this about? Is it about paternity? Is it about DNA things? Is it about, oh, maybe you are cheating? Who knows? Maybe this child is not mine. Also, Mohbad's father said he heard. That's to let you know how far Mohbad became. I mean, how distant Mohbad became after this so-called source. And Mohbad's father and mother went on their knees to beg on behalf of Mohbad. They went to beg Naira Marley. Imagine, just for the success of this guy. And people are saying the man is not trying. The man didn't do well. They say the man did not do well. When you are broke, when you are poor, when you are not connected, when you lack the ability to, intellectually analyze certain things, when you are pressed down, when you are oppressed, when poverty nearly, it could distort your way of thinking. People say, why did you bury it? Why did you bury it? You don't bury it. They should have. Which mortuary is he going to take the Mohbad body to? Who is he going to ask? Did the father know that this was going to become a national issue? And they will say, I want to put him in a mortuary. How much is he going to pay? Let us be factual. Let us tell ourselves the truth. People just said, the man is this and that. So there is more to what the eyes can see. A lot of details, a lot of information. Like I said, all stones must be unturned. All must be unturned. They must check and find out. And those who said that the nurse, the auxiliary nurse, and the Sam Larry and Naira Marley are connected, they are the ones who instructed, all of those things are bullshit. I'm not saying it's not possible that these things, but they say it has been established that they do not know each other. And I'm kind of, wondering what Mohbad knows and how rich Mohbad is, that they will want to just snuff him in that way. Unless he has some info, which I am kind of thinking that there is nothing that Naira Marley or whoever or anybody is involved in that is not there publicly. After all, your Nigerian police, they take a gunje, they collect money right in the view, glare of the public. So what is this secret thing about, what is this thing that Mohbad knows? What does Mohbad know? It's quite unfortunate. It's just an internal thing that also had some roots with external things, external factors, external influences. This is just what, exposing. And of course, he himself, he lose guard, as they often say. He lose guard himself. He was into the thing, part way, out way, like, let me just get the thing. It's like, if you cannot beat them, join them. It's like, okay, you know what? If I cannot, I don't want to really, I just want to take, it's like eating with the devil with a long spoon, and you think that whatever you put in your mouth is not poison. That's what it is. Like, you know what? I don't want to be part of this. I want to do it in this way. I want to hang out with them a little like this. I want to shine like this. Oh, it's about the record label. Of course, obviously, as he was gaining traction, he wanted to stand on his own feet and make his own money. That has always been the practice. And of course, your record label will want to muscle on you and do everything. I don't think record labels are not, they are not saints, and they are not, how will I put it? They are, even church, they have mafias, not to talk of record labels, street things, street music that does not glorify God, neither does it have any moral package. What else do you think those that are into it will do? So guys, what are your thoughts? Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.